Good morning, guys. It's another day. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I went down there to check the chicks. Oh boy, they wipe out the food. I left them with enough food, but now they're very active. They know how to get to that food now. And they seem comfortable. It wasn't too cold. It wasn't too hot. But I lowered the light a little because I saw some like under the light, right under the light, which is a good thing, just a little bit more. And then later when it gets too hot, finally the little chick that was not, it's gone. I was expecting that. So I have like 53 chicks now. I was expecting a little one to be gone a long time. It lasted a while. It just wasn't eating and drinking. So but everything is good. If this is your first time, I'm Cynthia babe. I'm here in Ghana, Africa. I'm here sitting on my second floor, 2-bedroom outside. I like to sit out here because I'm trying to upload a video since yesterday morning and it's not coming. It's like at 42% for the last hour. That's how slow it's uploading since yesterday morning. So follow my journey here in Ghana. I am just starting or extending my poultry. I started with 25 chicks and now I'm hatching my own chicks. I have 53 that I just hatched and I just put some more in the incubator to hatch some more until I reach to my goals. One day at a time, kakra kakra, small. So if you haven't followed, help me get to my 5K by hitting the subscription button and watching the videos all the way to the end to help me here in Ghana, Africa. So like I said, I'm up out there since 4:30 this morning. I don't like to come out here, but now the coop is there, it's light up. So I have more light. It's just that light that I put up, I have to check because when I put it up, it comes with a remote. After I put it up and we finish and I went to turn the remote on, it won't come on. That back camera light that I have, the cameras have light. I keep forgetting the camera itself has light, but the light that came with the camera, the like street light type, I have to check it. That's not the problem. Down by the coop is light up with the chicken coop lights already. I have spotlights. I bought spotlights. Remember I bought spotlights in China? They're in the box. They're solar. But if I put these spotlights up, because the size spotlights I have is going to light up the whole compound, which is a good thing, right? But every night, even if you want them out, they're solar and they're gonna come on at night. So who's that? So anyway, I went down there. It's probably now like 5 o'clock, after 5. So this is what it's like, 5 o'clock in the morning here. Quiet, all you're gonna hear is the roosters and my pump, which I was supposed to turn off, but now the electrician put it on the same breaker with my coop. It's not coming on as often. It's just when you use the toilet and people using the water, keep coming on. But it's still coming on, a little often like this, a toilet leak or something. But I ain't worried about it because it's not no big leak. The toilet valve here is so cheap. They're gonna leak. I have to see if I could buy some strong ones somewhere. That's what I have to look for. Anyway, enough of toilet talk. Goats are quiet. They are sleeping. I walked down there. They didn't say a word. It's dark, so they're in their pen, quiet. So I'm farming, and I have goats and chickens. And for those who just joined in, for my regular subscribers, Houdini and Matilda, and my story with my chicks and my garden every day. I had casualties yesterday. I'm waiting for 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock to see if any of these flowers is going to open on my passion fruit, so I could see if I could get some fruit so I could pollinate. That's what I'm going to try to do today. See, the passion fruit tree is getting huge, and then I planted 2 other ones. I want to complete the side where it could run down the fence and put some more passion fruit tree so they could run up. I'm starting more seeds and closing the whole area, make it like a little shaded area. But I need help. I need good help to help me, because I need it fixed strong if I'm going to put more fruits and more puss. Look at this one. This is my cat, Puss. Every time I come here by this rail, she jumps up here because she thinks she must get all the attention. Puss. So Puss is a trip. She's banned from coming inside because of what she did to the chickens. So now she comes by the window and comes by the door and give me a look and a funny sound like, "What's wrong with you? You're not letting me inside." She still tries to come in, and I put her right back out. And then the other day I hold and she give me that sound, and then she tried to she didn't try to bite me. She like rub her mouth against my hand to like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nope." I clap her on her head. "Nope, don't be try to, you ain't gonna bully me like the other kittens." So she went outside. That's Puss, my cat. I sit here in the mornings, drink my coffee, and try to get my videos to upload. Today, there's a possibility I might be going to Potsin, whatever however you guys want to say it. Potsin, like how they say it. So I might be going over there to check on the land, just to look. I know it's bushy, but Cynthia is back, so I'm going with Cynthia to hers too, so she could check it out. And we're going over there to look at the community and stuff. So what I need to do is take some stuff over there to plant. But listen, this heat, I think Hamatan is here. Hamatan is here because I could feel the dryness. My incubator, I know it's here. Even though I extend the incubator, it's taller. I don't know if that's the reason, but when I only had the 2 layers, I didn't have to add water for humidity. Oh no, these last 2 days the incubator humidity is dropping. It's not like before. So I know Hamatan is here, and I'm sitting here and I could feel it's not as like sticky, it's drier. So we are in Hamatan now for sure, I think. Even though it rained hard the other day, dry season. So that's it. So later on, I'll come back when I go downstairs when it's light out where you could see. And when I go to Potsin, along with Next Level Vision, Cynthia. All right, see you guys soon. Guys, I'm down here sitting in the coop, waiting patiently to see if any of these flowers is going to open today. I'm on a passion fruit flower hunt, but I'm going to give this one some water. I think this is more than one plant together. That's what I think. These 2 are coming. See how fast these weeds grow? Oh man, these weeds. So I weeded her recently. Look at her. When I planted these, you could barely see them in there. 1 and 2. So I'm going to water them because this one was droopy
and it's still looking droopy. And like I said, we're getting into the dry season, the Hamatan. You could feel it in the air. This morning, you know, usually when I come down here, my shoes, everything is wet. I can't believe how fast it changed, you know, the weather. Because when I come down here in the morning, I'm wet. The plants are wet, like, and the soil is still wet. Look at the soil, dry. Look at the soil, dry. Hair is wet because I threw the old water there for the. I should have threw them on this. I wasn't thinking. It's just when I open this door, I have to watch for Puss. This morning, Puss, like 4 o'clock this morning when I came down here, Puss followed me down. I was by all over trying to get in. So, yes, Puss, my cat. My loving cat. She loves me so much. She follows me, but she wants to get in here. And she can't get in here because she would eat the chicks because she's a hunter. So, and I don't mind her being a hunter, but not the chicks. She could hunt all the birds and the rats and the whatever she catch out here because she have caught a few things. So, I'm coming to throw some water because the weather has changed and this passion fruit is droopy, but I'm waiting to see if flowers is going to come out because they had 2 flowers that didn't pollinate and already drop off, and I didn't even know because I was busy with the chicks. So now I have to be vigilant and looking for my passion fruit flowers because these passion fruit, okay, was so good. I made passion fruit drink. And I want fruit to make some more passion fruit drink. Okay? Natural, homemade passion fruit drink like what I used to make in the islands when I was a young kid. I was one of those young kids always out there picking the natural fruits and making drink. Okay? So, that's what I'm out here doing. I see a flower there, look like it might open. You know, they're hard to see because they fit in with the leaves. Right there. That's a big one. There's ants crawling on the tree, probably tasting some of the nectar or whatever. I saw some on these over here, but they're not good pollinators for passion fruit. So I had some bees in one of these. They're not bees; those are hornets. The bees is what's good pollinators. Those were hornets. Those were the yellow hornets and you know, but we need bees. Maybe I need to import some bees. They said the carpenter bee is the good pollinator for passion fruit. Maybe I need to get some carpenter bees or bumblebees or honeybees, something to pollinate these. But they said the best one is the carpenter bee. But I wouldn't want just to pollinate the passion fruit carpenter bees. If I go import bees, I want honeybees. Something not gonna give me something else, right? Anyway, that will come later. I don't have the energy and time for that right now, but I have to get some fruit from this tree. Let me go get some water. I'll come back. So I'm out here and I was checking to see if he chopped the tree because it was so droopy, but I just water it. It don't look like he chopped the bees because he was chopping everything down. So I water my lemongrass. Lemongrass is usually resilient and comes back. So I'm not too worried about the lemongrass. The fact is I just transplanted my lemongrass down here. Look at the stump. Look at the stump. It's going to come back. You see it done starting to come back. They're very resilient. I just throw some water on them to give them a little boost. Because like I say, it's drier out here. See, there's not much drops on the grass. There is, but not as much as usual. This one is done already looking to come back. And of course this one is there. So I give this one some water and give the rest some water. And I'm looking still to see if any flowers is gonna come out. This one and this one. Hoping they open. Because once they open, you have to pollinate them before they close. They, it's 1 day they open for. 1 day. From sunrise to sunset. So from dusk to dawn. So I don't see some up high, which is, yeah, there's some up high. See, I put this so high. I won't be able to pollinate these, but I'm hoping something pollinate them, because see all those flowers up there? I know if they have fruit, I'll reach up there to get it, but to pollinate, I wouldn't. So let's see if any of these open. The goats are, oh, I hope he tied them, because he don't like to tie them. Look at Mama Goat up there. Look at her on top my borehole. Look at her. So he put them down there today. I hope they could eat down the bush so I could get down there. They eat down back here yesterday. So he tied them on that tree. I hope they don't pull along that tree. Let's see if they're gonna eat. Mama Goat. Matilda is a trip. Matilda. Matilda is a real Matilda. She take my money and run Venezuela. Matilda. Matilda is a trip. This one, look at her. This is where she came trying to climb up here to get in. Oh, I have to have him move this ladder from when they were building. They leave the ladder here. That one I need still in there because I have to have Super Shady move one of these lights inside the brooder. And well, I'll have the electrician this weekend, not Super Shady, before he comes. The electrician is coming. He'll be here with me on Saturday. There's another flower. You don't look like they're going to open today. I'll check. Well, if they open before dawn tonight. I'll redirect them because they're coming on the ground here. This way to go towards this fence, and they'll be all on my chicken coop. And I don't want that. At all. Don't want that. To attract animals. Every time I think about my watermelons, this one is going here. I have natural manure. Why? Why? And I don't know, I hope they learn, you know. That's all I could see. It's a learning process. I still have a lot of cucumbers coming. The one seeds that we planted is not coming. I don't know if the cucumbers are still too young, the seeds are too young. But these are starting to grow. They look a little bigger than the first couple that fell off. Because they didn't even have seeds, so I know they wasn't ready for sure. But they have more. These are zucchini squash. Yellow zucchini squash. And they're finally growing to a size where they look like a real zucchini squash. These are gone. Oh man. I still have some living ones. That one down there is still good. These are gone. This one, I don't know if it's on a live plant. This is still good. That one is gone. The big one I had there is gone. I don't know. Only flowers I have is here. But this is a cucumber. This needs to grow from here. This needs to be up here. I hope he in spring these that they ain't pollinating not good. So I'm going upstairs. I gotta see about getting some more seeds started because those ones that I collected look like they're young. They're not like big and sturdy like the seeds that I planted in this that I bought from the States. So I'm going upstairs to see. I need sachet water because I'm going upstairs to see if I could. I don't have much cocoa peat, but I've been mixing the soil and mixing the old ones that I used after I transplant, so I could have some type of moisture in the soil to start some seeds. I might use some of that chicken manure. That's what I have to do and mix. So I'm gonna take a bag of that chicken manure. I took the small bag. I still have to see if I could take another small bag up to the top and get a bucket of chicken manure. These are growing kind of close, but that's okay. They'll come. They look so good. Just the bugs eating them, the snails. A bag of chicken mouths up here. I lift this bag. I'm gonna pay it later. Like I said, this chicken manure wasn't really ready to come out, and it was the one that was sawdust, more sawdust than chips. So I'm going to use that to make this type of nice soil. Remember I mix. Someone asked me where I get black soil from. This was done all naturally here by mixing the clay. To get black soil and to get a nice medium, you have to have like the right ratios. I eyeball everything. I'm an eyeballer. I don't measure. So I go by consistency and feel. In cooking too, my mom, she never used measure. She could bake and never use a measuring cup. And that's how she learned, you know. So same thing with gardening. I don't measure like this percentage of soil. There's a certain percentage to make the loam soil. You can look it up online and all that stuff. But look at the consistency of this soil. It's clay and hard. And then the sand that we build in, look at the consistency of that soil. And then I had another one in the back that I was mixing with. And then here where they were mixing all the sand, I took soil from here and I mix along with the chicken manure with chips and all that stuff. And then I had a little cocoa peat. And that's what I made all this soil here with all this potting soil that I'm using here, and then some of them that didn't germinate or didn't make it, I reuse the soil. And this here is mostly clay and stuff, and some of that stuff that I reused, that I started these here in. So if you look into, you're saying you don't have the right consistency, I will battle on that too. But with me knowing to make loam soil, you have to have a certain amount of clay, a certain amount of sandy soil, and a certain amount of another, can't remember, limestone or something. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. So this is what I came up with. If you look back at my videos, you can see I was mixing the soil, going and digging and mixing the soil in this wheelbarrow that is turned over there because the leg is broken again. So that's what I do. So if you're looking, saying you're having issues with soil, look it up online on how to make loamy soil, and that should help you. Okay, so that's why I brought this back here, to help me create some type of soil with, because the wood chips and the mulch in there, the sawdust would give it some moisture, because this is hard and it doesn't hold the moisture good. It dries out really quick. And the sand also, the clay gets like mud. The sand helps it drain a little better. And then the wood chips give it the moisture. It holds the moisture in there for the plants. I hope you guys understand. The sawdust and that. And then what I'm going to do is add charcoal. See, like how I add, Ima did this. She just threw the charcoal. You see, he don't know how to fertilize. When I tell him spread or sprinkle, he doesn't know. He just clump everything on. This is why he killing the plants. This one I mix charcoal. You can see the little particles of charcoal in here. So I mix charcoal in this one. They are growing lovely, these seedlings. So I want to duplicate this with some other seeds that I have. This fell along these cuts probably. Guys, don't mind the mess. I have a million and one things going on here. Roofing, extra plywood, tiles, which I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I can't stand these being here, but there's a lot of tiles here. So, and then my charcoal. So, what I'm going to do is mix some soil. Not today. I was resting my back. And I'm going to put in today. So stay tuned for putting. Okay. These ladies eat, but they acting like they ain't getting enough food. They want more food. Go forage your own food. Maybe I should let them out here for a little bit. Let them forage for food. I just don't want them up on my deck. You eat already. Why are you guys standing here by the door this morning? I've been giving too much feed, and I cut down the feed, and maybe that's the problem. You guys forage. Come out. Come out. Get your own food. These ladies bring me eggs to that I put in the, see, they're eating the grass, in the incubator. So I have to treat them well. They come out here and they're eating grass, which is good for them. That's the first thing they pick on. I guess they're tired of this grass in here. I have to clean out the goat pen again. And I want to use the goat manure, but I have to get, I don't know much about the goat manure. And because we had those blocks in there, some of the cement blocks mixed in with this one. So I'm piling it up here with some wood. I just pile in all the goat stuff here. but it has some stones in it, which shouldn't be a problem. So it's kind of like a goat manure compost. So see, what I do is I go in here and rake it out, sweep it out in this pile. But my problem, they keep putting this down. Emma put it back. That's Houdini, you know, trying to get out. He knocked down the blocks. And I made a bed for them. They knocked the wood off. It'll have to be nailed down because they keep knocking it off. So I'm going to come in here and sweep it out here. That's what I do. I'm making a pile. And eventually they said goat manure is good for the plants also. So, but I don't know much about it. I'm just going to pile it here and let it turn into something. For now, I need a spot to put it. You have to shovel it, and I'm not right back. So that's where I'm at with the goat manure. So I have to clean this out. They didn't eat this, and I believe because he sprayed it with insecticide, so they know it's on there. Let me tell you, these goats, see why I don't want these chickens out there, gonna go up there and poop on my deck. So I'm going to put it in this pile. So this is gonna become a little compost. The plantain that they didn't eat, I get rid of. These ladies getting into trouble up here on my deck. They know the food come from here. That's why they're always coming up here. These roosters find the cat food and eat all the cat food. A rooster and one of the ladies. Come on. Shh. I'm going to put you guys in. Shh. You're getting into trouble. Shh. 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 Eat the grass. Look at her. Look at her. In here in the cat food again. I'm going to put them back in. Because they're getting into trouble. Look at the size of these roosters. Look at the size of them. Good meat. Guys, you want roosters? Not this set. This is my mommy daddy set. This is my parents, okay? The parents of the chicks. So I can't get rid of them right now. But soon, if you need some good chicken, because sasso meats are dual-purpose birds, and they produce good meat, and you see how big they get, so you get good meat and good eggs, okay? And these ones are more free range. The chicks that I'm getting, I'm going to keep them more confined, but these ones are more free range, so you get good quality meat. Guys, what I'm doing here is I'm going to turn this over. I had some cabbage leaves. I'm going to turn this over with some of these cassava sticks and push it in some more so it could break down and turn to some good manure. This is the poop from the goats to make goat manure and some type of compost, okay? Look at those ladies over in my garden. They look like they're picking on the peppers. This is why I don't let them out. But what I'm doing here is I'm breaking these bigger pieces up to help it decompose a little faster. And then I'm going to turn it over. This is what the bottom look like. So I'm going to turn over this side a little and then put the new stuff. Somehow, I'll see. They're clearing another piece of land over there. I didn't even know that was like somebody plot. I just thought it was bush. They're clearing it with the cutlass. We've been chopping from early this morning when I was down there. Like 6 o'clock, 6:30. I was videoing and it was off. But here is that other plot that was next to me. Someone cleared it a few days ago. You could see now the foundation. It's like a 4 or 5 bedroom house. and one plot. The lady was by here the other day. She's selling this plot, but her price, if I had the money, I would have buy it. Her price is way too high for out here, and that's because it has a foundation. She think because it has a foundation she could get that price, but it's way too much. It's way too much for one plot, even though you have this little foundation on here which ain't even complete. But if I had the money, I would have buy it, but her price is too ridiculous, and I don't even have the money anyway. So I would have break this wall and continue my wall around here, and this would have been my main gate, or even just put a small gate here and use another entrance over there as my main house. I would have connected somehow, but it comes with money, and she's not realistic with the price. All right, guys, look, my mom is over there. She's farming over there too, and I could see Adapa with her. She's farming her onions. She loves these spring onions because they're easy to multiply. She looked like she watering, and Adapa helping. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I could bring it in. That's Imam Ham doing more spring onions. She's utilizing everybody farm here that is not using it. These the people that farm the cabbage. So she's over there doing her spring onions. So guys, I'm going to Potsin. Next Level Vision is coming to see me. Next Level Vision on YouTube is Cynthia. She's coming by to pick up her documents. We had them. She's been in the States for a while, and her documents been ready for a long time. So we come in. She's coming for that, and I'm going to hang with her at Potsin. She's going to view her land. So I'm going over there. I haven't been over there in a while. I want to go over there and plant some trees. It's just a lot going on right now with my chickens. Guys, if you don't know, I have another 3 plots over in Potsin. I have these 4 plots here, 3 in Potsin. The two one area and one another area. I'm thinking about selling the one. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know, not the 2. The 2 I want to keep. I wish I had the money to buy this one here, so I could expand this area and do what I have to do here. But it ain't gonna happen. But I want to go plant some trees over there. Some of these trees that I have here that I'm here nursing, I want to go plant some over there. Some avocados and sour sap, some of the moringa. But I don't want to take them over there because I don't have a proper gate. I have a half a wall, but you'll see when I get over there. I'll show you guys. I need to close the gate off because the gate, or else the cows would come and eat whatever I plant there, and I can't afford to be losing my stuff like that. So I am going to go over there someday and clean it up. I talked to those guys about going, but I'm not sure about these guys. These guys from the village around here is I don't want them around my area too much. They came and helped me when I needed this done quick with the concrete. But these village people, I don't want them around my property too much. Because then they get in your stuff, you know, and they'll never know, and I'm here sometimes alone. So you guys get what I mean? I don't have anything against them. And the one guy, every time he comes, he smells like I know he drinks because he passed by here, and every time he passed, he asks me for food, he asks me for money, and he drinks. I could see him and smell it. So
he don't have a bad habit of passing here, calling me out for money. No, I can't do that. I can't have them around. But he's the one that cleared over here, and I want to believe that's him over there. I'm not sure. I was going to have him to go put in and clear it, but to clear it now and then have to clear it, too much money. Might as well just leave it, unless I go and build something right now, and I'm not. So it has to wait, but I'll show you when I get to Potsin. Look at this chicken heart. It always, circling around my coop. Look at the gun. It circles around my coop just about every day. It comes out here. I don't know if it's looking to grab one of my chicks or my chickens. But my chickens is quite big, so I think it flew off. It comes all the time. So if I had brood those chicks and eat them outside, I'd have had to cover, because they would have come and take my chickens, my baby chicks. They've gone away now. These ladies better be bringing me some egg before I leave. I have to go down there and check the chicks one more time. I'm drinking a second cup of coffee today to give me some energy. I'm up from like 4 o'clock. That's the earliest I ever went downstairs. I have to be checking these chicks, and I have to get used to going down there. Now I see it's more light when I light up the coop at night. I need to get this lighting working. When Super Shady come back, that's gonna be a priority. He could climb up there, he and Ima, to check it for me. Even though the camera has lights, and I operate the camera by my phone. That's what I'm gonna have to start doing, turning on the lights. Cause these are solar camera. Turning on the light when I go down there, which is pretty light anyway. Guys, I came back down to check on. I don't want the chickens to get too hot today. And I didn't get the goats some water, but I cleaned out their pen. And this is my little goat manure compost combination here that I have going on whenever I clean out. But the goat manure is going to be good. Those guys are down. They're still eating. I guess they're comfortable. They're not buying today. It's getting so hot. Everything is like drooping. I'm waiting on next level vision. Everything is drooping because of the heat. But they still have a breeze in between blowing. Not you ladies. Not you ladies. I'm going to check on your babies. Your babies. You guys bringing me more eggs? Every time I come, they have like 3 in that one box. They just want that one box. Oh, somebody laying in the other box over there. So, they're laying. That's good. I gave them, this is the first time. I haven't been giving them antibiotics. I just been treating them with some, once in a while, some vitamins in the water and some like amino acids and for coccidosis. So the egg production was low, and I gave them a little vitamin and antibiotics this time, and egg production went back up. I was suspecting a little diarrhea. I treat them for the coccidosis. So my birds are like not too much stuff. I want these ladies to be as free range and less stuff. Oh, those big geckos, I don't call them. And Pooh's trying to get in there to get it. They'll be running around. I don't know if the bird was chasing it or it was chasing the bird. Look, Pooh's, my hunter. Madam Hunter in there. Pooh's Madam Hunter trying to get in to get it, whatever it is in the coop. Look at Pooh's. My hunting cat. Trying to catch whatever it is in there.
I think it's a big lizard. They're always in the coop. Poof, how you gonna get in to get it? You gotta come around. Look at these ladies right there looking, thinking I'm gonna bring them some food, but they're picking the flowers through the fence. Trying to get them in there so they could eat it, the grass and the flowers. Just came around. I'm trying to catch the lizard. She's a true hunter, okay? Look at her. This cat is really the alpha around here. She is the boss. But lately she know I don't want her in the house. So she's coming to the door watching me with her sad face and making her noises. She know. Okay, let me go check on these chicks. I just came in here and these lizards, you hear them? A bunch of lizards going in here. Same thing I'm just talking about. These lizards. You hear them rustling in here? The chicks are doing well. Only thing is the lizards are in the brooder. They're not too hot, they're comfortable. They're sleeping, but they're comfortable this time. They're not like, look like they're panting. I just want to make sure they're comfortable before I leave. They don't look overheated. They don't look cold. They look just right. Still checking to see if any flower. They say if they're gonna open, they're gonna open in the morning, and nothing this morning. So I'm going to move these goats and give them some water before I leave, because any minute now Next Level Vision will be here for me to leave. These birds, they bury their eggs somewhere down here, and they get very territorial if the cats come down, especially in the evening. You see, if the cats come down here, they start fluffing their wings. They're burying the eggs, they nest down here somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, you not up in the hose? Of course, miss. Yes, you hot. You hot. It's time to go rest. Heat up in the sun. But you in the shade. But you in the sun, huh? My baby. You hot. I'm taking you in. Moving the goats, and look who in between. She has to come and escort me. The hunter. Look at her. What are you searching? Oh, she going to use the toilet. Look, she don't care how hot it gets. She just wants to eat. You could tell she pregnant. And she hot, you know. He take a break and find the shade, but not her. She just want to find the food. Come on. Get some shade. Come on. It's just 11 o'clock. Ain't even 12 o'clock yet. But out here gets hot. Look at her. She gets up. Look, she fighting him for food, you know. So I find them some shade. I'm going to let them out because she still like to eat, regardless of shade or not. Let them stay out there longer. So Madam Big Lady here could eat, and he could chill for a while and then get up and start eating. At least they'll cool off. For some reason, I give them water, but they don't drink a lot. I guess they get the water from the fresh leaves or something, because I'll be giving them water and they don't drink it. So, let's see. Matilda is something else. Oh, man. She wants to eat and eat and eat. Look at this. She has to have a goat in there. This side is soft. This side is hard. You see? You could tell from the right side if there's a baby. This is the right side. This is soft, but this side is hard, like she have something in there. You can feel them kicking. You feel it kicking. I don't feel it, but she's standing and just let me feel her. She like that. Are you pregnant, madam? Puss is somewhere looking for me. Puss. You got to be involved. I can't tell. They say right, but it looking like the left. Because that's the part that keep moving. That's the part that she's big. Yes, I feel a movement in here. She has a baby in there. And she let me do it. You see her? She liking it. Okay, Matilda. See, she was standing and let me do it. We'll see when it come out. Look, look this one. Everything I do, she wanna be a part of. Wait before you trip me. Look, she rubbing on me. This is how they scratch. That one look like he got some type of psoriasis, so he always scratching against the wall. I'm gonna keep him for a while. He look old, so he gonna have to go in the freezer. She's still liking it. Okay, Matilda, I'm going. See, once I move, she move. Puss. Chicks are doing well. I'm just waiting on Next Level Vision, Cynthia, to come. And then I'll bring you footage from Potsin. These ladies are hatching. Look how much of them in that one box. We got eggs. You know, I'm going to risk broken eggs. But they were out this morning, so they're hatching a little later today, so I'm going to leave them. That's the thing about laying them out. Mornings is the most active time for them to lay. And it disturbs their laying if I let them out roaming.
Yeah, here because of me this time.
Okay. Hi, Kwame. So I have visitors, guys. Miss Cynthia, Next Level Vision, and driver Kwame.
I got some stuff for you.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah,
You could come up. Yes, you guys could come up. I'm watching. What is that? Is that the rooster down there? One of the chickens right by the gate. It's hot now.
I want to see the chicks too.
Yeah, you could come up. So, Next Level Vision is here. Miss Cynthia is here. She's here looking at my farm. You can go over to her channel and check her out also. Next Level Vision. Guys, I'm up here in Potsin. Yes. This is my 2 plots here. It's bush. It's really bush. I have to come up here. I just don't want to be cutting, and they just grow back. I could barely cut where I'm at.
Mama, you gotta come and look at this.
And Madam Cynthia is going over to her plots. This is my area, a lot of neem, but I have some papaya coming. And I planted some. So it's a good thing I walk with my second phone. My phone ran out of storage as I was talking about my planting trees. My planting trees are there coming. The ones that Ima and his mom planted. They're right there. They're coming. But look at the bush. Ooh. So we're heading over to Madam Cynthia's plots. Look at this. I really gotta come over here. Just trying to manage my farm there is a lot already. So one thing at a time. If it grow, it grow. Look at my plantings though. And I don't want the cows to be eating what I plant. But everything is growing back so much. This is what I was talking about this morning. And this is Madam Cynthia's. Oh, this is hers. She got big land down to the shed down there. From up here down to the shed. All these blocks is hers. This is what it looks like. Over here is bush. But once we get working over here, it'll be better. And this is my sister, my next sister. My two sisters is right across from each other. I'm coming over to visit you guys often, okay? My two sisters are right next to each other. I always go over to whoever channel I'm with and support them, okay? I am so appreciative of you guys' support. Support my sister, okay? Support my sister, Next Level Vision. Help her get to 1,000 subscribers. Go over there and subscribe. And, okay, so I'm just watching the neighborhood, see what's going on. So I'm here with Next Level Vision, and look who's supporting his Next Level Vision. Kwame in the Next Level Vision t-shirt. Guys, go over to Next Level Vision channel and subscribe. Help her get to 1K subscribers. There she is, back from the States.
19, well,
Back in Ghana.
19.
What? How much you at away?
100, I think it's 119 or 219.
Away from the 1,000? Okay, I need 100 of you. 100 of you to go over and subscribe right now. Okay, get her to 1K.
Okay.
So,
This one is too small.
guys, I'm in Potsin. Oh my gosh, my hair is sticking up in the air. Potsin. I came off my farm. Leave my chicks. I've been home for the past days because of my chicks. I had some chicks and I have to take care of them. So I'm out the house and here with Madam Cynthia, who is Next Level Vision on YouTube. So I'm here by Madam Judy. She got a lot of papaya trees coming up here along the side. Gonna have some papaya trees. Those gonna be nice. But the bush ain't too bad. Just the papaya trees and stuff there in the middle. It's been recently chopped. That's why. Cynthia one hasn't been done for a while, so she had a lot of bush, a lot of neem trees. Cynthia, you got a lot of neem.
Huh?
You got a lot of neem trees.
Oh yeah. And you see this grass is pretty.
Yeah, this is that.
I love this grass.
Yeah, Miss Judy has the same grass too, and these things though, they tear you up. They just cut me. Look at them. It look like the cows been through here eating though. So all this is Miss Cynthia. She has 8 plots. From the shed going all the way up there to them blocks. Next Level Vision. Next Level Vision on YouTube.